How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel where we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. My name is Miles Gutierrez. Thank you for joining me today. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is the new Guy Ritchie movie revolving around these spies, made up of Henry Cavill, Alan Ritchson, Isaac Gonzalez, Alex Pettyfer, Henry Golding, Hero finds Tiffin, and Babs' hard-to-pronounce last name to infiltrate and take down the Nazis. Now, this was a movie that I was really curious about, mostly because over the last couple of years, I have started to become a Guy Ritchie fan. Every single time that a movie by him comes out, I am instantly there day one. Well, almost always. I still haven't seen The Covenant that came out last year, but I've started to become a little bit more excited whenever he has a movie come out because there's something about his movies that has his own personal style that every single time a trailer comes on with his name attached to it, you can definitely tell that it is a Guy Ritchie even before his name comes up. And so with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, this was a movie that I was going to be there day one, and what you see in the trailers is exactly what you get. You get Inglorious Bastards with a little bit of dabble of the Kingsman franchise in here. To some people, that might work. If you like the trailer, you're definitely going to enjoy the movie because from the moment the movie starts, you can definitely tell what the tone of the movie is going to be. It's not going to take itself too seriously, and they're just going to have a lot of fun with this movie. And if that's something that might not be up your alley, then I don't know if this movie is going to work for you, especially if you're somebody that wants this movie to be a very historically accurate movie, because this movie is based on a true story of some classified documents that just recently came out. And so if you're looking for historical accuracy, this movie will not work for you because it does take a lot of liberties with the subject matter and what they're trying to do. Really, this movie was just made to entertain you and have fun with it, because you can definitely tell that everybody took this material and just had fun with it, and nobody has more fun with this material than Henry Cavill, because from the moment the movie starts, you can definitely tell that he is just enjoying every single little bit, because he plays a character that doesn't take a lot of shit. He basically does his things his own way, and if you give him an order, he's going to do the complete opposite of that, and he's going to do that very successfully in one way or another. And I think this is going to be the closest that we're ever going to get to Henry Cavill playing James Bond, because the character that he portrays in this movie is kind of the base of the James Bond character that Ian Fleming based him on. And Ian Fleming does have a significant role in this movie in getting this crew together, and that's what this movie really is. It's really more of a crew type of movie, because on one aspect you have two different stories going on at the same time. You have one on land with Isaac Gonzalez and Babs, and then you also have one on sea, kind of having a prison break aspect to it, where you have Henry Cavill, Alan Ritchson, Henry Golding, and Hero finds Tiffin, where they're trying to break out Alex Pettyfer. And you know what? Alex Pettyfer, I think, deserves a little bit more credit than he actually gets, because he is a great actor. I just recently watched Magic Mike a couple of years ago, and I forgot how great of an actor he is, because I think a lot of the behind the scenes drama between him and Channing Tatum on the set of Magic Mike kind of derailed his career a little bit, and so he hasn't really been in a lot. He's just done some straight to DVD movies, but in here you can definitely see that promise that he had when he first stepped onto the scene, and the chemistry between all these guys is just absolutely fantastic. Alan Ritchson takes his Blue State character in here and just amps it up a little bit more. You see how much fun he has, because you have him on Reacher, and then from the little that I've seen him in TMNT, you can definitely tell that he is playing this really grizzled and tough character. But in here, he was able to let loose a little bit. He was able to have a little bit more fun with the crew and just having fun with this material and everything that they give him. He definitely was one of the definitely was one of the shining spot in here. And then on the land side, where you have Isa Gonzalez, kind of like the sex appeal of the group. She is trying to get close to this guy that kind of looks like Dennis Leary but isn't Dennis Leary, trying to gain his trust, trying to get into his world and be able to infiltrate it from the inside, while you also have Babs, who is the guy on the ear. And just the camaraderie between everybody is just absolutely fantastic. Don't go into this movie expecting a full-blown action movie, because that's really not what you're going to get with this movie. The action is in here, and it's absolutely beautiful to see whenever it's displayed on screen, but they are so far in between that whenever it does happen, you just get a little bit more fun added to it. You have a lot of things blowing up. There are some great action sequences that Guy Ritchie was able to construct in here, and it's just one of those movies that you just want to be able to have fun with for 2 hours. And it's definitely one that you definitely have to see in theaters, because that is the best way to see this movie. And so overall, I'm going to go ahead and give The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare a 7 out of 10. I had a lot of fun with this movie. It's exactly what I wanted it to be, and that is exactly what I got for 2 hours. It's just a lot of fun. Guy Ritchie definitely shines in this movie, and he definitely has his own stamp in here. If you're looking for history and accuracy, you're probably going to come out disappointed with this movie, because that is far from what happens in this movie. But those are my thoughts on The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Have you guys checked it out, or are you planning on checking it out? Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know, what is your favorite Guy Ritchie movie?